Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and today we're going to make what I think is going to be a gorgeous necklace using pieces from my current Found Objects Challenge bag, last month's Found Objects Challenge bag, and some beads and a little pendant piece. Isn't she pretty? From Thunderhorse's Descendant April inspiration bundle. Now, Randy doesn't do the inspiration bundle anymore. It was becoming, apparently it was not a good profit maker, even though she sold them all. She tried to keep the costs down for her customers, and that was making it too difficult for her. So, so she doesn't do them anymore. She did them through, I think it was June. I'm not positive, but we had some beautiful inspiration bundles, and I'm really sorry that she's not doing them anymore. But the Found Objects Challenge is also from Randy Brown of Thunderhorse Descendant, and the Found Objects Challenge is, it's actually only cost you $6.30, so it's a really good price, but you get things that she has commissioned from other people who are getting rid of some of their stuff, and some of them are old pieces that you need to take apart to use for other things, and nobody gets the same bag. It's all different items, and then you are challenged to make some stuff with it. So the white beads are in this are from that. So let's turn now. I'll show you what we're going to do. Anyway, what we've got here is some Soft Flex white quartz medium beading strand wire, and I think I have enough to do this necklace on here. We have this beautiful little pendant, which I've already stuck on a bell, from the April Inspiration Bundle by Thunderhorse Descendant. The white beads are from my current Found Objects Challenge bag. The black beads are from last month's. I hadn't used them, but now we're gonna. The red beads are also from the Inspiration Bundle, which I took this little pendant from. Then the rest of the items we have here is a magnetic clasp and some jump rings and some crimp tubes. Then we have, within here we have large double bead caps and small double bead caps, as well as some daisy spacers in bright silver, and then some antique silver. So how we're going to do this is we're going to put, where did I do with my little seed beads? There they are. We're going to put just enough seed beads that I have here, and I probably have more than I need, to go inside my bell to keep my other beads from trying to sink into it. I don't think they will. No, see, they won't. But I don't want them trying to. So on either side of this, we're going to have a black one, then a small of the double bead caps, red, small double bead cap, black, small double bead cap, black, and then we're going to have another small double bead cap, but we'll go to the white, and then we'll have a big double bead cap, next white, and then we're going to go with a triple set of spacers, and have another white, another triple set with the bright one in the middle and the two darker ones on either side, white one again, then a large and a white. And this is going to go like this with this pattern all the way around. Though when we get on the other side of this, it'll be 2 blacks, a red, and then 2 blacks, because what I tried to do was make this be our 2 blacks, as you can see. So let's get out some wire and start stringing. So I know this is probably going to end up being about a 24-inch necklace, but we're just going to start, and we're going to string from where I've already got it figured there. And actually the next one up from there would be another one of the smalls. So we'll just put that on and go down this line here. Move this back so we have a little more room here, and you can maybe see more of what I'm doing. Come on, black bead. There we go. There's your hole. I like the red. I don't have a lot in here, but it's enough to give it a little pop of color, which I really like. So now we put the seed beads on. Now I don't know how many we're going to need to make this, to keep this going under the bail. I know at least 3, maybe 4. Let's try 4. Swing that down there, and then we'll put our bail on and see how she hangs. If I need another seed bead, I can just put one on right now. And if I don't need another seed bead, which I think we're good right there. So we'll put these 2 aside, and then we'll go back. We'll start stringing just like we've been doing. Oop. Almost dropped my thread. Or my beading wire. That wouldn't be good. We wouldn't want to do that. There we go. For a second, I thought there was something in that one. Now we've reached the spot where we are on the other side. And as you can see, I only have 2 more red beads, so that, or 4 more, 2 for each side. So we're about a third of the way done. So now look at that magnet, strong enough it's grabbing hold of the beading wire, even though that has a pretty good coating on it. It's pretty funny. So anyway, now we're back to this pattern right here, which from now on is going to be 2 blacks as well as the red, because it's sort of mimicking down here, sort of. I was trying to do that without overpowering with the black down there. So we'll go 2 blacks, red, then the 2 more blacks, and then the first of our 5 whites. And now we're going to do our daisy spacers again. Our large double bead cap, and the next white. Okay, so now as you can see, we only have 2 double bead caps left. Those go on the other side, along with 5 of the white. Well, 6 of the white, 2 of the red, and quite a few of these little guys will go over there as well, but we don't need them right yet. But now we'll do this pattern again. And if I decide this necklace needs extra length, which I don't think it will because we're pretty long here, I can get some more white beads out, because I do have some more white beads. However, only I have 2 more of these, so it would just have to be the starting bit, not any further. So here's a bead stopper for this side. And we will slide everything over here. And we're going to measure how long it is at halfway point, which is right here, of course, where our, oh, the black bead did go in there. I was afraid it would. So let's see how long we are. So right here is 12 inches. So it's going to be 24, 25 inches. It's plenty long enough without adding anything more to it. So let's get the wire cut so we can finish up the other side. And we have to remove our magnet from it. And we want about so much. I like to have extra wire. I don't like to have to fight it when I'm trying to put my crimp tubes in. So I tend to cut quite a bit more than I really need, like right here. So now we'll take this side off and get to work on putting the rest of this together. So let's see, we ended up right here. Here, baby. So we go to our black red pattern right here. So get a black. I got that a little bit rough on the end, so I'm going to cut a little bit more off so that it's not got a little notchy there. Now I could have put a lot of more colors in, like some purples or something, because she's got a lot of purple on her, but I just needed that little pop of color, which is why I put the red in. I'm going to roll some of this wire over to this side. we go. So now I'm going to verify that everything is as it should be before I do my clasp. So let's go down the line. And we're looking good. So now the next step we want to do is we're going to, actually I'm going to do this side first. What we're going to do is we put on one, and I am going to double crimp this because it is, the magnet clasp is very strong. And this is sort of heavy, so we want to have plenty of crimp here. So we're going to get our first crimp done here. No, we're not, because if we do that, we're not going to be able to do the second crimp because we have to get it in there. Duh. I'm debating something. Just a second. I think I have some white beads left, so what I'm going to do is put a white bead between my two crimps. So I have to go get those white beads. I don't think they're beside me here. Oh yes, they are. Here we go. So we need 2 more white beads out because we're going to put one white bead, one crimp tube. Since I want to double crimp, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and instead of having both crimps on just like this, I'm going to take one of them off. And then I'm going to put one of these white beads in, put the other crimp on, and I can either put this on right now or I can just leave a little loop of wire here when I crimp, and that's probably what I am going to do. So we go through both, then we go through both crimps and go through the other white bead. Come on, baby, go through the other white bead. If it doesn't want to go all the way through, that's fine because you're going to crimp it anyway. So we're going to crimp this right here, leaving that little gap there for the jump ring to go on. Turn, turn. Okay. Now we've got that one done. Then we're going to do this one. And it's just going to go right here beside the other one, just like you would any other crimp. And you just push on it till it won't go anymore. Now, because I didn't keep very much wire, we don't have to get anything out of here because it's right there. Now we'll just slide this over like so. And now we're going to do the exact same thing over here with one crimp, one bead, and a second crimp. Give it to me, magnetic clasp. It's holding on to my crimp tube. And I knock the other crimp tube off when so there we go. And then we will put this on with our jump rings through our little holes. So now we need to push this through here, through there, and through there. I'm going to bring the wire up, bring her down, bring her up again, and what I am going to do is a little bit counterproductive normally. I'm going to cut the wire off before I crimp because I've got that bead cap there and it's going to fight with the bead cap to a degree. So now we're going to crimp this top one. Come on, we have to have enough room. There we go. Crimped that side. Oh, I may have given it too much room, it looks like. Let's see if I can get her to go down some. No, she's pretty tight, so we will finish crimping her. Push this one up, crimp this one. Why are you not going the way I need you to? Oh, there we go. Okay, now because I left more space than I really wanted to, when I crimped there, this will come around to a degree over here. Oh, actually, this side feels a little tight, so maybe it's good that I left a little space here. Okay, now that we've got that all crimped, we're going to get over here where you belong. What are you doing over there? Now we take our jump rings, go through the little loop, and then onto the magnetic clasp. I'm using magnetic clasp because I don't think it needs any extra space. It's 24 inches. I think it's plenty long enough. So we open up one of these, put it through one of these loops we left here, grab one side of our magnetic clasp, and then close it up. And as you can see, that magnetic clasp is really strong. It's grabbing everything that's metallic around it, including the beading wire. So there's one side. Now we'll just open the other one up and get the other side, and our necklace will be done. There we go. There we are. We're all done. Now, I would have liked the little pendant to have a little more weight to it. I think it would have hung better, or I wouldn't have had to have worried about it sliding around because it would have been. But it looks really pretty. There we go. I really like it. I hope you did. Now, because I've already designed it, I've got some earrings to match. So let's get the earring pieces out and we'll work on those, and then we will. So here are the earring pieces. They're going to be a really simple pair of earrings. All we're going to do is take this ball head pin. We're going to put this daisy spacer at the bottom. White. Come on, baby, where's your hole? There we go. One of the small double bead caps, the red, another small double bead cap, and the black. And as you can see, that matches pretty good the how the necklace was made. So we'll just, what we're going to do is then just put it on one of these posts. So let's bend this over so it's ready to go, and we will hook the other one together. So oh, come on, Black, where's your hole? There it is. Bend her over. Now we just need to get out our bell making pliers, our stepped bell making pliers. Make the loop here. Up and over and around. Bring her down and over. Leave a tiny gap so we can put our post in there. And then we will grab where they come together, and we will start wrapping. Cut off the excess. And tuck that last little bit in. So there is our little tipped backwards, or actually forwards. So tip it some. And there's our first little earring to match our necklace. So we just got to do the same over here. Up and over and around. Bring her down. Leave a gap. I didn't leave much of a gap, so let's make a little bit more gap. There we go. Put our ear post in. Now these ear posts, I do believe, have a break in them, so I could have just opened them to put these on, but I prefer not to if I can help it. Every time you open them, it weakens them. Now these are stainless steel, so they don't break as easily as, say, silver or gold. Gold really breaks easily, but they still will break after a while, especially since they are rather thin. So cut the excess and tuck it in. And there's our earrings done. So we have the same white, red, and black, though the black actually probably should have gone to get to beside the white to make it be consistent, but with the necklace, but I like it to this way, so that's the way I did it. And here is our necklace and our earrings. I hope you enjoyed making these with me. So there's our necklace. It is probably 25 inches now with our hardware in there. No sliding over that, baby. So there we go. Mainly black and white with a pop of red in there to give it some color. And here are our matching post earrings that we made. As I say, I probably should have put the black and reverse the black and the red, but I like the way the bead sizes go up the line on this one, on the earring, so I didn't. But I do like the way it turned out. They turned out. both. The colors are all the same beads, so the earrings do match nicely with the necklace. And these earrings are not nearly as long as I normally make my earrings. As you can see, they're actually relatively short for me, but I did try to put another white in there, and I didn't care for it. So those are the earrings, and I did put these on posts, and of course there's our necklace. Isn't she pretty? Stop sliding over that black bead. The pendant lays just the right way, and it can slide right over that black bead, and I really don't care for it doing that. There we go. Back into place. There she is. Isn't that pretty? I think it turned out really nicely. There's that giant gap. I need to roll these a little bit so the giant gap isn't up there. Now, if you want to, if you have a gap and you really don't like it and you want to get rid of it, you can always put a bead cover over, or a crimp cover over one of the crimps. And I was considering putting it over the second crimp, this one here, and I may still do so. It's not a hard thing to do, as long as you have some crimp covers, which I do somewhere. I just have to find them. And so you can easily put a crimp over the top of those crimps, a crimp cover, and that will take up the excess space when you have a lot of excess space. And I do have quite a bit of excess space, so I may do that. But there we go. There's our necklace and earrings. And we made these with Thunderhorse Descendants Found Objects Challenge bags. Now, as I said, nobody gets the same thing. They're all, and you have no clue what you're getting till you get them, open them up, and go, what am I going to make with this? But they're a lot of fun. I enjoy doing them. So anyway, this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.